The following is a Much More Music special presentation.
Hey, I'm Bill Wilitzko, welcoming you to a record fourth time for an intimate and interactive with international superstars, Barenaked ladies. It's all about celebrating the release of Disc 1, all their greatest hits. Now, we here at Chum Television, big supporters of BNL from day one, even before day one, even before a major label record deal, before a major label record. In fact, Speaker's Corner was a scene over 10 years ago where they first did an impromptu performance. Now, before we return to that very Speaker's Corner, where the band is gathered now live, let's take a look at that historic piece of tape from over 10 years ago.
Be my Yoko, no, be my Yoko, no, be my Yoko, no.
Guys, sounded great. Hey, look, I'm on the TV there.
All right.
I'm on the TV. You guys ready to do the big show?
Yes, do it.
Okay, well, let's all right. Come this way, then. How you guys feeling? Feeling good?
Feeling good.
Yeah, good to see you. You know what? I don't care. I don't care if you're feeling good, as long as you're looking good.
Looking good.
And you guys are looking good.
Oh, thank you, Bill. That takes one to know one.
So this is like, so this is like what? Steven, this is I-9 number 47, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it is number 47, or at least number 4.
And your veterans, it's gonna be a piece of cake, I'm thinking.
Cakewalk, as they say. Hopefully we don't get icing all over our feet.
I don't know if you know where we're going. We're going to the back there, and you're gonna be... Did anybody lose a major limb? We're okay? Okay, I think the music is, or the screams are getting louder. He's in a hurry, he wants to play. Can you feel the love? Can you feel it? There they are. This is nice. You can't get sick of this noise. How y'all feeling? So glad you're here. Check it out. This is intimate and interactive with Barenaked ladies.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Feels just like I'm falling for the first time. It's like the king shut up, but it's gone when you're trying to scream, but it only comes out as young when you. It's the perfect time of year, somewhere far away from here. I feel fine enough, I guess, considering everything's a mess. There's a restaurant down the street where hungry people like to eat. I could walk, but I'll just drive. It's colder than it looks outside. Like good you try to remember, but it's gone. Then you try to squeeze it, it comes out as a young when you try to see the wood beyond your front door. Take your time to hang around and make you smile when you realize the comments are about to go out. Still trying to figure out what all this is for. It's the perfect time of day to throw all your cares away. Put the sprinkler on the lawn and run through with no clothing on. Take a drink right from the hose, then change into my sister's clothes. Climb the stairs up to my room, sleep away the afternoon. Like a dream, trying to remember, but it's gone. Then you try to squeeze it, and it comes out as a yawn. When you try to see the world your front door. Take your time somewhere, I'm gonna make you smile when you realize that I got myself about to go out. Still trying to figure out what all this is for. Pinch me, 'cause I'm still asleep. Please God, tell me that I'm still asleep. On an evening such as this,
Yo.
it's hard to tell if I exist.
That's because you don't.
If I pack the car and leave this town, notice that I'm not around. I could hide out under there. I just made you say underwear. I could leave, but I'll just stay. All my stuff's here anyway. Like the dream you turn remember, but it's gone. Then you try to sleep and everything comes out as the young. When you try to see the world beyond your front door. Take your time to where I'm gonna make you smile when you realize that I got myself not to go out. Still trying to figure out what all this is for. Trying to figure out what all this is for. Trying to see the world beyond your front door. Trying to figure out what all this is for.
Sweet Jane St. Clair was dazzled by her smile while I shopped there. It wasn't long before I lived with her. I sang her songs while she dyed my hair. I Life good, baby, by being together is what I cannot explain today. The carrots and the stories will change their there's a fine smile while I shop. There's a fine smile while I shoplift. The girl that's at the store, sweet Jane, the promises as vague as ever. Promises as vague as ever. No Juliana next to my Eva. No Juliana next to Jane, desired by the people at her school and work. Jane is tired 'cause every man becomes a lovesick jerk. Jane, Jane, come on.
Oh, yeah! Look at all the people smiling. See all the people smiling? They love you. And you can't get more intimate than this. Very cool. But it's all about you. You know, if you have some questions for the band, we'd love to hear from you. Stick around. Your questions right after the break. Barenaked Ladies, intimate and interactive.
1 week since you looked at me.
Welcome back to Intimate and Interactive with Barenaked Ladies. Number 4. This is the 4th time we've done an I&I with these guys. Now, you know their names because you're fans, I'm sure, but in case 1 or 2 people don't know the names, I'm going to start over here. This is Tyler. Y'all know Ty. Of course, we got Jim in the middle. Give it up for Kevin. And Steven and Ed.
We are one mind.
I had to rush through you because we got to hurry up here.
Yeah,
All
I
right, we got
understand.
Steven and Ed. Okay.
This is number 4 for us. Just let's get it done, Bill.
You know what I'm noticing here? We have parents here. We're not going to say where the parents are or whose parents they are, but your record label is here. A bunch of other record labels are here. All these people, all the people watching. You guys are loved.
No, Bill. That's not love. That's nepotism. There's a difference.
These are all
They're all
people that are related to you then.
And employees.
Yes.
You've heard the expression.
We owe them a lot of money, and they're creditors.
You've heard the expression,
Have-
a band only a mother could love. So that's why they're here.
We have a question from the west, from Etobicoke. No, all the way west. Talking about the west coast here, from Vancouver.
Wow.
Look at the monitor, boys, and here's the
Okay.
question.
Hi guys, it's Jennifer in Vancouver. Considering your indie past, I'm wondering what indie bands you hold a torch for now and why.
That's great. They couldn't find any fans. They had to get the president of our fan club. Anyone, in fact, anybody want to do this? I will. They pay me.
Hi, Jennifer from Vancouver. I'm really into indie bands. Does Network count as an indie label, Phil? Some 41 are great. I love Sarah McLachlan. She does fabulous work.
I really like Starling a whole lot. I go to see Ian and the guys play whenever I can in Toronto. They're
Flashing
awesome.
lights.
Flashing lights.
lights.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Totally. Howie Beck's great. He's an independent artist. Mike O'Neill's great. He used to be in the Inbreds.
Kurt Swinghammer.
Kurt Swinghammer. The list goes on and on.
William Raitt.
Riot wants to say the new video, thanks, is wicked, and I agree. It's a work of art, that video.
Thanks.
Thank
It
you.
turned out
Really good
great.
video.
That was
It says it brings tears to his eyes. Obviously, there's a nostalgia factor involved. Now the question, what's in each of your CD players right now? Maybe Stuart?
I don't know what's at home, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother. We haven't seen each other in a while. We're still kind of funny.
to each
To each other, at least.
Yeah, for about a week.
Right now, I'm really digging the Pernice Brothers, their CD. They're a couple of guys from Massachusetts. Pernice Brothers.
I listened to Gachow, Cuban bass player. Something like that.
I'm really loving the Gord Downey album.
Yeah, it's great.
And I have to say, though, I bought a turntable, and I'm really loving going through my old vinyl collection and hearing that old snap, crackle, pop again.
Is that stuff in your CD player, though, Kev?
The albums
doesn't work in there.
They don't fit in so well, no. Oh,
I like the new Ben Folds record. It's kind of been my in-the-car CD of
I'm
choice.
surprised
I think.
no Britney Spears yet, but...
I like the
show.
video. I just watched the video with no... I haven't heard the song yet, but I saw the video with no sound today. And she's doing this some bouncing thing going on. She's like... This looks like a fun...
Good bouncing.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ed.
As I mentioned before, I've got a Starling disc in my CD player right now, and I'm loving that. Unfortunately, I always have to put our own CDs in the CD player in the car because my kids just scream until I put it on.
Yeah, my kids are the same, and luckily the CD player in my car broke. So it's like one of those 6 CD changers, and it's just trapped all 6 CDs, 2 of which were Barenaked Ladies albums, so it means I don't have to hear 1 week for another several months.
Well, speaking of screaming for more Barenaked Ladies music, I think that's what you people should be doing right now, because after the break, it all continues. More music and more good questions after the break. Don't you dare move.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
We are back, and so are you. And good timing as well, because here they are, Barenaked Ladies.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cut your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me. Said get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since you living room. I realized it's not my fault, but couldn't tell you yesterday. You've forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hope that now I want to look wink. Does that make you stop think? You think you're looking at Aquaman? Someone fish to the dish, although I like the shell, I still like the sushi. Never touch a frying pan, hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Speak like Leanne rhymes, it's all about value. Bert Camford's got the mad hits, tryna match wits, tryna hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a bacon, think I like a singing, and shake, I like vanilla. It's the finest of the flavors. See the show cause you know the vertigo is gonna roll, cause it's so rigorous, you'll have to sign a waiver. Can't help it if you think you're funny when you're mad. Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, way soon well. Have a tendency to win my mind, I see. Have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. 3 months in the air, I said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me. I still got the reference on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. You realize it's not my fault, never went too soon. Yesterday, you forgiven me. So now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry. China, the Chinese chicken. China, the Chinese chicken. China, China. Chinese chicken. China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on. We are down on Amazon. Smoking Methodist, well, like Emerson Ford, I'm getting frantic. Listening, I'm playing trick. Listening is guaranteed to satisfy. The coolest how I make mad films. Yeah, I don't make films. But did they have a samurai? You get a set of it that comes around the color tiny news. So mine's always flying up the backswing. You get into a set of them, cause I could do this, got a boom, and I'm a babe. Let me think the wrong thing. Can't help it if I think you're funny when you're mad. Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean. You soon will. Have a tendency to win my mind, I'm asleep. Have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Ducked her on the side and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days in the living room. I realized I'm both to blame for what could be too. Yesterday, you
it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Brisbane Stadium, home of the Robbie.
Thank you. So, guys, I'm theorizing that those blocks that they had us sit on for that interview portion, I think they were brand new. I think they just made them to match the set.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think so, because I've got glue all over my hand. I was thinking, God, my hand's really sticking to my guitar. Jeez, Dean, you didn't have time to clean my guitar neck? I have glue. Actual glue. It's all right, though. They don't call me Glue Hand for nothing. Ed Glue Hand Robertson. I can rock with that.
He has got glue. He has got glue.
Not anymore.
He has got glue.
Just did.
He has got glue.
They just look at me, and you know what they do. They say you have got a hand with glue. You're Glue Hand, and from now on that's your name. If you want to play in this hip-hop game, then you gotta get glue on the palm of your hand. And if you have glue on your hand, you're the man. And everyone here can tell you tonight that if you have glue, then you're I. That's what I'm gonna say now. Steve Page is right there, drives a plow in the winter. Just a little pickup work. Don't think he is a jerk if he tows your car. He's just trying to remove snow. If you like snow, then you know he's from east of the downtown core. If you ask me, then I should say informer. You know, see that I miss me, I go blame. I'll get boom boom down. Take the man to say that I miss me, slap someone down the lane. I'll get boom boom down. Informer. You know, see that I miss me, I go blame. I'll get boom boom down. Take the man to say that I miss me, slap someone down the lane. I'll get boom boom down.
It's glue, it's glue. I know this much is true. Just like the man in Spandau Ballet sang, it's true. He said it's true, it's true. That stuff on his hand is glue. I know this much is true, and I don't know what Ed can do. Cause glue is sticking to a helmet, and he's up on a bridge. And in the Archie comics, there was Moose and there was Midge. Archie never hit on Midge, but Moose thought he did. So he would always beat him up, and then Archie ran and hid and glued himself to a bridge. Glued his hand to a guitar, glued himself to Jughead's hat and ripped it off and that. So it got like that. Hat kind of rhymes with that, although it's kind of late. I have my special rhyming scheme, and damn, I think it's great. Woo!
Crisis averted. The glue has been wiped. It's the mixture of intimacy and interactivity that I like. I like that. It's like rock and roll, salt and pepper. Intimate.
Interactive.
Yeah.
In the song, this is our little intimate and interactive moment here.
Yes.
Just about every song that Ed and I have tried to write over the last 5 years, we've tried to include the phrase bacon and eggs, and
That's
haven't
right.
pulled it off yet.
That's true.
It's just, it'll show up one day.
It will. And when it does, you go, ah, they did it. I'm so happy for them.
It was, we go together like bacon and eggs. That
Yeah.
was the line.
I know. It's tasty and sweet.
Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. Kinda impulsive, kinda convulsive, kinda insane. When I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. It's a matter of instinct, it's a matter of conditioning, and a matter of facts. You can call me Pavlov's dog. Ring a bell and I'll salivate. How'd you like that? Tuck Lindsay, tell me, and I'm just a better guy. 'Cause right now I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. So I'm lying here, just staring at the ceiling tiles, and I'm thinking about, oh, what to think about. Just listening and re-listening, smiling, smiling, and I'm wondering if there's some kind of creative job, because I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Oh. And if you wanna find me, I'll be out in the sandbox, just the middle where love is gone. Playing my guitar and rolling castles in the suburbs, and singing fun, fun, fun. I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Oh. I had a dream that I was 300 pounds. And though I was very heavy, I floated till I couldn't see the ground. I floated till I could not see the ground. Oh, somebody help me. I couldn't see the ground. Somebody help me. Couldn't see the ground. Somebody help me. 'Cause I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Ooh, yeah. Drove downtown Parade, nothing better on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. Late night record shop. Jonathan Boson, Jonathan Boson, Jonathan saying, oh, but when I'm surrounded, I just can't stop.
We're not gonna go away, nor should you. It all continues after the break. See you then.
It's all been done. It's all been done. It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
This is Intimate and Interactive with Barenaked Ladies, Volume 4. We gotta say, it's all about Disc 1, the brand new Greatest Hits disc, and on there you're gonna find Brian Wilson. It has to be on there if it's a Greatest Hits record. Which, you know, you've been singing about Brian for 10 years.
We did 3 videos for the song.
3 videos for the song.
We couldn't stop. We were addicted to it.
And you finally met him after 10 years during the making of Maroon.
When we, Don Was, who produced Maroon, had done a documentary film about Brian Wilson, and had made a record with him and so on. And just before we started making the record, he got an invitation to go see Brian play at the Roxy Club in Los Angeles. And when we came down to LA, it was about a week after this show, he said, he played your song. And so he got Brian and his wife to come by the studio and play us his version of our song.
See, that's
his name
surreal.
in it. We've never had a cover before. It's not like we're used to having people cover our songs. So when the first cover version we've had is by the guy it was written about.
Someone's holding the microphone right in front of you. What's your name?
Janice. Hi, guys.
Now, Janice, before you ask this question, just realize that you are technically strictly a part of the interactive portion of the show.
I'm adapting
this
it
should
and I
not
love
get
it.
intimate.
Are you the president? Are you the president of our fan club?
Shh, you're not supposed to say anything.
Only employees of ours are allowed to speak.
Actually, my question's for Jim. A couple of years ago, you posed nude for the Mary Claire issue.
Yep. Little time on my hands, I think.
Actually, the question was, what possessed you to do that? And did you get a lot of tension after the issue was published?
Like sexual tension? Or?
Whatever attention you like.
Oh, attentions. Okay.
It did create a lot of tension within the band.
Kind of an uncomfortable attraction.
Yeah. You know, we weren't touring or making a record, and I was spending time in New York, and my roommate knew the journalist, and, you know, I just had to do something creative. So I wore my socks in the picture, and
Jim has a smoking hot body, so.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
And
you
was
gotta flaunt it.
And was it Ty's home that was featured in some home magazine?
Yes, I posed nude in my home. Okay. But
that home magazine was called Penthouse.
Penthouse at home. But I looked so good, they decided to show my furniture instead.
Phone call from Vancouver. Hello, Kate. How you doing?
Pretty good, thanks.
Good. What's your question?
Well, first I wanted to just say that you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
This isn't Kate
even though
David
you're in
Mulligan,
Vancouver, we still love you. And if you guys weren't in the band right now, how do you think your lives would be different? That's my question.
It would suck because all the time we spend on planes and traveling around from arena to arena, if we weren't actually in a band, that would be. It would all seem pointless. You know?
Don't tell our crew. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
And poor Finn would be out of a job.
Yeah. I don't. What would we do?
I'd probably be a hardened criminal by now. I think I've always had a need to perform, and I've been performing since English class. You know.
Ed's originally French.
And it's outside. That's good. And I think we would all be performing in some capacity. We were lucky to find each other and create this thing that we all enjoy and has, you know, been a huge part of our lives for. It's 13 years now that Steve and I started the band. It's been amazing. It's been totally amazing.
In 7 years, you can do the math. In 7 years, 20th anniversary.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to compare that to some other rock and roll icon in history, but I can't think of anything.
By the time that rolls, allowed to be much, much, much more music.
We are going to return, but for now, a little bit of a commercial break, but we do want to have you on the other side of that because the music continues. See you then.
All right.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
But those guys, Barenaked Ladies.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a house.
I would buy you a house.
And if I had $1 million,
If I had
furniture for your house.
Maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman.
And if I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a kink car,
a nice reliant automobile.
and if I had $1 million, I'd buy If I had $1 million,
I'd build a tree fort in our yard.
if I had $1 million,
You could help, it wouldn't be that hard.
if I had $1 million,
Maybe we could put like a little tiny fridge in there somewhere.
place to be, sounds
Yeah.
lovely.
Fridge is good.
Yep.
Fridge is great.
It's intimate and interactive.
Yep, because if you get inside it and you close the door, there's lots of activities you can do in there, like scream and hope that someone hears you.
Salt and pepper.
Bacon and eggs.
Country and western.
Oil and vinegar.
Nice.
Ben and Jerry.
Paige and Robertson.
Tool and die.
Nice.
Turner and Hooch.
Rubber balls and liquor. If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a fur coat,
but not a real fur coat. It's just the whole idea for balls that gets me going every time.
buy an exotic pet.
Yep, like a llama or an emu.
And if I had $1 million,
Had $1 million,
well, I'd buy John Merrick's remains.
ooh, all them crazy elephant bones.
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy it.
If I had $1 million,
We wouldn't have to walk to the store.
if I had $1 million,
We'd take a limousine 'cause it costs.
if I had $1 million,
We wouldn't have to eat craft dinner.
oh, we would.
Oh yeah.
We need much more craft dinner, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the big tie-in right there.
Actually, I eat much less.
I'm with you. Although my kids are kind of into the green ketchup thing,
Oh, is that right?
and that makes craft dinner look really good, let me tell you. It's like it didn't already kind of look like puke. Put the green ketchup on it, masterpiece.
They're coming out with purple ketchup.
Really?
That's what someone told me.
Same great taste.
I'm going the first day they have it. You might be going to Lord of the Rings the day it comes out, but I'm going to Loblaws with the first day they got purple ketchup.
This would be cool if you guys could sing with us now. Just repeat after me. Sing really loud. This is interactive. Here we go. If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
well, I'd buy you a green dress.
But not a real green dress, that's cool.
If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you some art,
A Picasso or a Garfunkel.
if I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million.
well, I'd buy you a monkey,
Haven't you always wanted a monkey?
if I had $1 million, I'd buy you love.
might be rich.
We're quite done yet. Don't think we're quite done because there's still one more song. And is there anybody you want to thank at this point? Maybe your parents, maybe the Academy?
Well, I mean, 10 years of making records. I want to thank everybody else in the band, our great management and network, everybody at Warner Music Canada who've been with us the whole time, and the most awesome road crew in rock and roll. That's what makes us great.
God bless Finn. God bless Finn.
And all of them.
Okay.
They're really great. And big thanks to them.
Here we go. Here's some more music from Barenaked Ladies.
I will answer.
you.